What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video I have another unboxing overview of something that we have actually wanted for a while, and that is some type of home storage. Currently we have a 10-month-old, so we've been doing a lot more photos, and we have the Nikon Z6 II. So the photo files, they do add up over a while, and we have been keeping the RAWs. So we wanted a home solution for our storage, because currently we pay about $15 for storage when it comes to the Adobe Creative Cloud. I kind of took some price out of that for what we pay there, because you do get some storage. And then we both pay for the Apple, I think it's the 200 gigabyte kind of upgrade for the cloud. So we wanted something that we could use at home, because we wanted to cut those expenses down, and our storage needs are going to grow, and I need somewhere to store all these videos at that I've been doing. So it does add up over a while. So I've been looking at different NASs or different home networks. I previously had one in the past, but I actually decided to go with the Synology. This is the DS420 Plus. This is a 4-bay at-home NAS. So this is a 4-bay at-home NAS. They have 2 bays also, but the reason why I went with the 4-bay was actually because, I will do that in a different video. Let's just get in and see what we get here. This is not cheap. This is a very expensive investment, but it's a long-term solution, especially if you're starting to pay a lot for storage. So you're going to need this NAS, which is around $500. It does go on sale from time to time, but currently with everything with COVID, people do more stuff at home. It's actually been hard to find and out of stock fairly frequently. So if you're looking at something like this, definitely pick it up while you can. Getting 4 bays for the hard drive. It does have 2 SSD cache drives, which is something I really wanted, so you can actually take advantage of some of the speed, and you can upgrade the memory on it. So I wanted something that we would be able to actually purchase and go through and be able to keep for the next 10 plus years. Something that we're not gonna have to mess with. So it's a pretty nice box. It feels fairly heavy. Let's see what we got here. Power cable. The one thing I'm gonna have to get is I'm gonna have to get some type of gigabit network switch, because we only have 1 port on our Wi-Fi router, so I'm gonna need more ports. Let's see what we get here. So you get a power adapter, which is way larger than I actually thought it was going to be. So you get a pretty big power adapter. I would also recommend getting some type of power surge, power supply, backup power supply, if you actually need it. We may not get that right now, like some type of UPS, just in case your power goes out and you're transferring stuff. 2 Ethernet cables, and then it looks like you get a lock here. So if you need to lock something up, and some screws. That's kind of nice if you want to lock it up or anything. Quick install guide. The reason why I went with the Synology over, say, the QNAP or the Buffalo or some of the other options out there, or WD, is that from what I've read, it's one of the more easy ones to actually kind of work, especially with the software. And I don't know anything about NASs, so this is our first setup. I previously built a home server a long time ago, but it was fairly cumbersome, fairly expensive, and Windows Server is not something that probably my wife will want to mess with, so I wanted a little bit easier, more user-friendly solution, and this is really packaged up. So this is way lighter than I thought it was going to be. Now, I will get into a different video down the line on kind of how to, things to go into when actually looking to get a home server, because originally I looked for a 2-bay, but actually when I did the price comparison, I could actually get more storage with a 4-bay and do a RAID 5, to where you only are kind of deleting one of the drives. So I could get about 11 terabytes of storage for about $200 more versus a 2-bay, where I would have got 8 terabytes. So it was worth it in the long run. And this has an SSD, which I have here for a cache, so we should get pretty good speeds out of that. So the box feels pretty heavy. This is some type of metal, which hopefully you guys can see there. It does have a pretty good look to it. You do have two fans here on the back. I don't know, what are those, 90 millimeter, I believe? That's probably what I would guess. And then you have USB, not USB-C, which is a little bit disappointing in 2021. You have your DC power in and two Ethernet cables here in the front. You just have some LED lights with your status on there, and looks like power and another USB 3.0. I am a little bit disappointed that this does not have any type of USB-C. Got your rubber feet here on the bottom. And I assume this is your, yep, these are your M.2 drives for your NVMe SSD. So you can put two in there. I just got one. You do have to make sure they're compatible, so I would go to Synology's website before looking to get all this stuff. But overall, seems pretty nice. There is a little bit of ventilation here on the side because the Synology actually has little holes in it. No idea how much it's going to actually work. A little worried about how much dust may get in here because I don't see any dust filters on this thing anywhere. And then the drive cages just pull out like that, so that's where you can lock it up if you want to actually lock it so no one can get in and steal your data, which is nice, especially if you're doing anything where you have any type of sensitive materials on there. We do not have anything sensitive on there, so we will not use that, but it does come with two keys, so that would be something that would be nice. But overall, pretty happy with it. It is expensive. I have no idea what kind of warranty it comes with it. Let's see if I can look that up. 420 plus. I assume it comes with some type of, it does not say on here off the top of my head. So, don't know what type of warranty is, but from what I've read, the Synology software is pretty easy to use. And I'm pretty happy about this. We will see what happens when I get it all set up, but the build quality seems pretty good. Power brick's bigger than I thought it was going to be. But when you're looking at getting something like this, make sure that you know it's going to be an investment because you have to buy this. You don't have to buy the SSD for the cache, but I would recommend it. I only got a 250 gigabyte one. And I did go on their website and look at the ones that they recommended, and make sure you get the right hard drives. So I got the Seagate Iron Wolf. I believe these are 4 terabytes, so I will have about a little under 12 terabytes of storage total. So I will get a review of all this up and kind of a guide on how to go about purchasing this stuff, because I did a decent amount of research on it to try to get some type of idea of what I was getting into. So that's it. Everything you need, you get with this kit. So as long as you get the hard drives, even if it's just the hard drives, if you got those, you would be set, and plenty of expandability. So I would try to make sure you get one that has some SSD cache on it, just because I think it will be beneficial down the line. It also has nice rubber feet, which is, you know, a nice feature they didn't have to add, but they did. So that's it, guys. If you have any comments, questions, leave them below. I will get back to you. Oh, one more quick thing. It has 2 gigabytes of RAM. You can upgrade the RAM to a larger capacity if you want down the line. There's a slot for that. I don't plan on doing that right now because the RAM I looked up was real expensive, over $100 for like 4 gigabytes, at least the compatible ones on Synology's website. So that's something we'll do down the line, but basically this will last you for 10 years. Storage for as long as you want. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll get a more lengthy video on all this stuff down the line, and have a good rest of the weekend, and I'll see you guys next time.